How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, coming at you with another live stream. How's it going, people? We are getting ready for our Fallout 4 live stream. Indeed, we are, our building live stream. And of course, once all of our graphics start scrolling by themselves and stuff and stop doing that, we can get started. Hello, how are we all, people? Let's go ahead and see if we can read some of the chat and have a really good stream. We just got done playing some Fortnite. We just streamed some Fortnite and it was good fun. It was good fun. We did terribly overall though, terribly overall. Biggest problems with that were that people were just getting killed on the landing. You know, we were either spreading out too much at the start or just not finding guns, basically. And unfortunately, meant we didn't really get into any like high-ending games and stuff like that, which is a shame. But you know, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Maybe at some point I'll do a stream just solo and see if we can get that solo win, you know, because I do want to get that solo win so I can edit a video of it. But obviously that stream was entirely about going ahead and playing with you guys, the viewers. So, what have we got in the chat then? Let's go ahead and see what we have got. Uncle Perstuzo says, when this starting? This starting now, buddy. It's starting right now. We're currently loading up the mod as we speak. We have also got Affected Wind saying, how is everyone? We're all not bad, thanks Affected Wind. A little bit tilted, I'm sure, some of us, after that Fortnite stream, because none of us did very well in the stream. But, hey, here's what it is. It was all good fun. Talk to you guys and stuff. It's really nice when people have microphones and stuff in that, because, you know, it's like, oh, hello. It's absolutely awesome. Okay, so that's the thing loaded there. Let's go ahead and load the cell. So yeah, we streamed that for about 2 hours, and that was pretty cool. And Sam Armour says, add more trash to the low class at DC. I don't know if I really want to add stuff to the lower city, because then it will interfere with any other overhaul mods. And I know that's going to happen. If I make a mod that overhauls Diamond City, everyone's just going to say, does it interfere with this other overhaul mod I've got? And it's like, well, let's deliberately make it not interfere by having it above the city. You know what I mean? So what else are there? Ogre Fitzgerald says, are you playing Fortnite late to the Fallout? We played a bit earlier, actually. We played a little bit earlier. Fallout Fire Z says, I'm hyperactive. Hello there, buddy. I'm sure you're hyperactive, as you normally are. Your normal hyperactive little self, just jumping in the chair, getting ready for the live stream. It's always good fun, isn't it? Later the Four says, I'll have to set up a microphone next time before we play. It really does help. It really does help to go ahead and have the microphones there, because we can just confirm that we know what's going on to each other. You know what I'm saying? And Craigiest Carrot has gone ahead and used the fantastic share spike emote in the chat. So what does that mean? Let's get the share spike going. Let's go ahead and get the share spike going. Now we have started streaming some Fallout. Let's go ahead and get this going then. If you're new to the stream and you do not know what the share spike is, it's very simple. If you're watching, you've got to go ahead and share the stream. You can do it using the social media buttons beneath the video. So we are now streaming more Diamond City building. Come watch now. People are having fun. And I'm also going to copy this, actually. I'm going to copy that because I need to use that somewhere else. And tweet. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys have got to go ahead and do the same now. You guys have got to go ahead and share the stream so everyone knows to come ahead and enjoy the live stream, because that's the way the share spike works. Just look at it this way. Look at it this way. If you share it on Twitter or Facebook, whatever, Pinterest, Grindr, Instagram, whatever, share it on all those, and then you bring in someone new, and then they share it, and they bring in someone new. Next thing we know, we've got a whole load of new people watching. You know what I'm saying? So we get as many people in the stream as possible enjoying the content, which is absolutely fantastic. I do need to go ahead and share this link onto some groups and stuff, so I'll do that very quickly. It's always a bit difficult going in between Fortnite and Fallout, because obviously they're very different programs and stuff. It's not like just booting up another game. I've got to go ahead and open all of the things up in different programs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It says we're streaming part 20. Is this part 20? I thought it was part like 21. It's part 21, isn't it? This isn't right. It's named wrong. It's part 21, this one. My gosh, 21. That's a lot of parts. Okay, I've just updated the title there. I don't know if you guys will see an updated title, but at least new people will. You know, if they're just tuning in. Okay, so I need to grab that link there and get ready to post this in some other places. Okay, so how are you all? I hope you're all okay. We're starting to make some really good progress with this mod. We really, really are. We've almost finished kind of all the exterior buildings, which is absolutely fantastic. It'll be really good to start working on some of the bigger decorations of the exterior, that's for sure. Okay, so just going ahead and posting this in the Discord groups. We for now building a mod in Diamond City. Come watch now. People are waiting. Talk amongst yourselves, students. Talk amongst yourselves while I do this. You know, it's a lot of people think that streaming is easy because you just hit record and stuff like that, or just hit stream in this case, and then you just go. It's like, no, you got to put the link in lots of places and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of busy work before you can actually go ahead and start properly live streaming. But also, is everything okay? You know, is all the audio okay and stuff? Because obviously we just streamed a very different game, so it'd be great to know if everything is working just fine now. You know what I'm saying? Currently posting this into some Discord groups. I'm posting it into Cordless Sevens and also Oxhorn's group, actually. Like, I joined Oxhorn's Discord, hoping to talk to him, but unfortunately I haven't found a way to get a hold of him, so that's a shame. That's a huge shame, but it is what it is. Okay, go ahead and put that in there. Sweet, okay. I've also got to go ahead and open Twitter, of course, because on these streams, the Fallout streams, we have the Twitter open. So you can send in your selfies and your messages if you guys enjoying the live stream. It's a fantastic way to go ahead and get involved, and everyone can go ahead and have lots of fun doing that. Go ahead and change the weather a bit as well. Looking a bit nasty. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and send in a message, you need to go to the Twitter, final_render. I repeat, that is final_render, so we can go ahead and share your selfies and your messages of you guys enjoying the live stream. That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see. So, how about we go ahead and get ready to go? Okay. So, if you remember last stream, we started building this kind of little bar area here, which is going to be like a bar or casino area. And it's pretty good. You know, we've kind of got the front side of the building done, and we've also got some of the roofing done. And we've got this big balcony, which is a really nice idea. It's kind of suspended all the way down to the bottom floor on these giant support struts, and also it's got these cables going off as well to give it some extra support. But we need to finish off the roof, and if you remember correctly, we were having some trouble with the roof simply because it's kind of an unusual angle to go ahead and do this, and we're also decided we're going to add a third floor here. So what I think we'll probably do, we'll probably finish off this third floor, and then we'll go ahead and finish off the roof. Finish off this third floor. Say that several times quickly. Finish off this third floor. Finish off this first floor, Monday Paddy. Yes, I am a super spy. Okay, so go ahead and raise that up a bit there. There we go. And lower that one down a bit. Now think about it, I also need to go ahead and set up some stuff with the shadow play, don't I? Yeah, see that? I do love doing 4-hour streams because it's really good fun. Even though obviously the Fortnite streams really don't actually add too much in terms to the channel and stuff like that. But they are just good fun, you know? It's good fun to go ahead and interact with you guys. But it does mean it can be a bit difficult going ahead and getting everything ready for the next live streams. Okay, so I want to have day 21, don't I? Day 21. There we go. And now that is there, I can go ahead and I suppose I can just hit record, can't I? I can check the date, can't I? I can check the date. Okay, so now that's done, let's go ahead and read some of the new chat. Dark Hill says, so I'm new to YouTube, so you recommend any free editing softwares without watermarks? Well, you see, that's the interesting thing, isn't it? Without the watermarks. I personally don't know of any because I pay for my software. I haven't used free software since, I don't know, since I was maybe 15. I don't know. I'm 26 now. So I honestly have no idea what any free editing softwares are, but I'm sure there is someone in the chat who can probably help you out. I'm sure there is someone there who can help you out. Okay, the Wild Animal says, damn, he made a lot of progress. I watched up until part 13 or so, but I've been busy with work lately. But it's nice to see how much he's done by now. It's evolved quite a lot since part 13, to say the least. It's much, much bigger with many more sections to the city built. Because we are building this city, remember. Like someone in the Discord asked earlier, could you give a percentage on when this will be done? So I honestly can't. I honestly can't give a percentage as to when this will be done. Because it's such a huge project. I wish I could say we are 30% done. But the thing is, if I do that, then I have to kind of hit a target. And I don't want to give you guys kind of a false promise of it being done by a certain time. Because if I do that, then, you know, people will be disappointed if I fail. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try my hardest to just keep at it. until it's done, you know? It could be that I could release like some kind of beta version to people on the Patreon or something. But I don't know if I really want to do that, you know? It's just, I want it to be really good before I release it, you know what I'm saying? What are the people saying in the chat then? Ryan Morton says, hey Final Render, do you remember me from last stream? I believe so, I believe so. Late to the Forest says, Render, tell Dave I said hi. Dave! Dave, Late to the Fallout says hello. Oh, don't act all coy, you know who she is. He's very shy, but he says thank you very much. He says thank you very much. Iron Mike says, please build Sanctuary from The Walking Dead after this. I'm going to say no to that for 2 reasons. 1, I already know what I'm doing after this. And 2, I didn't really like The Walking Dead. I think it's one of the most overrated shows in the world, The Walking Dead. The first 4 episodes I saw were pretty good. But then after that, I just got immensely bored. You know? Is it just me? Is it just me? Or did it get quite boring after the 3rd episode or so? I don't know. Maybe it's because the most exciting part about a zombie outbreak is the actual outbreak. You know, when it starts. You know, I think that's probably the most exciting part of an outbreak. Even though even in Walking Dead, it didn't technically start, did it? It was kind of like 28 days later, the guy woke up. Yeah, It would be great if they came up with their own idea, but hey, is what it is what it is. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and slide these parts here. But no, I wasn't a fan, you know. Typically, I'm not a fan of TV, that being said. No particular reason, I just don't really watch TV. What was the last TV show I watched? Probably Breaking Bad. That's probably the last time I actually watched a TV show and wanting to watch the next episode and waiting for it, you know what I mean? If I do watch TV, I typically watch documentaries and stuff like that. But the rest of the time, I'm just watching YouTube. Just watching YouTube. Like, I was up till like 3 in the morning last night watching Jacksepticeye, you know? I prefer watching YouTube content and stuff. Is what it is. Okay, so what are the people saying in the chat then? What are the people saying? The beginning is sort of like 28 days later, but it's much different. At the moment, it's humans versus humans. And Craigiest Carrot has donated $2 via the PayPal and says, for Ryan Morton. Carrot, 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 carrot. Everyone go ahead and chant carrot in the chat for Craigiest Carrot going ahead and donating $2 via the PayPal. That is exactly what we need. Thanks very much, Craigiest Carrot. That is awesome. As you guys can see, right up there at the top of the screen, just to the right, you can see there is a donation bar which says PayPal HTC Vive. If we can raise another $90, we can order a HTC Vive possibly tomorrow. So we can do Fallout 4 building with mods in VR. And I really want to do that. You never see people doing building in VR. Some people have done it on a video for like 1 video and stuff like that, but regularly doing it, I haven't seen anyone. Not only that, but it's pretty darn cool, isn't it? So how about we go ahead and hit that goal right there. Remember, if we don't hit that goal via PayPal, it has to be PayPal, it can't be Super Chat, then we can go ahead and get it this month. And Craigiest Carrot has donated another $2 via PayPal and says, for Fallout Fire Z. Carrot, 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 carrot. Everyone go ahead and chant Craigiest Carrot again for donating another $2 to the PayPal. That is exactly what we need. Thank you so much, Craigiest. That is so kind of you. That is so kind of you. That is really, really nice of you. Thanks very much. So that's $4 from Craigiest Carrot so far. Really, really kind of you to do that. And again, the reason we have to do the PayPal, which is the first link in the description, is the PayPal link. The reason it has to be PayPal, it can't be Super Chat, is because Super Chat, I don't get paid in Super Chat money for another 2 months. Whereas PayPal, I get straight away. So if we can raise this money via PayPal, maybe tonight, I've seen you guys do crazier things, then we can order that HTC Vive possibly tomorrow. Possibly, it depends if I get paid. So wouldn't that be amazing? Who's going to go ahead and start donating that PayPal fund right now? I've seen you guys do better than $60 in a stream or $100 in a stream. I've seen you guys do that before. So how about we do that tonight? How about that? Let's go ahead and do that. Remember last time we had a huge amount of donations. Last time when we got $127 donated in total. We streamed for like 4 hours doing Fallout. We just streamed for 2 hours doing Fortnite, but I'll stream for longer on Fallout as well. And Craigiest Carrot has donated another $2 via the PayPal and says, Cotin? I believe he's trying to say a name there. Thank you very much, Craigiest Carrot. Carrot, carrot, carrot. Thank you very much for going ahead and donating another $2 to the PayPal. That's another $2 towards the HTC Vive, which is going to be amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and check this thing here because I couldn't really read the text. So let's go ahead and see what that message actually was, because I want to definitely know what that message said. It was kind of hard to read with the font. That $2 was for coating. Yes, for coating. Thank you very much for doing that. That is so kind of you, Craig's Carrot. So kind of you indeed. Laura Elcher says, I checked my old PayPal from years ago, but had 0 balance. Well, that's okay. That's okay.
I got word of a settlement.
And what have we got there? Katie Mohan has donated $2 via the PayPal. Katie. Everyone go ahead and chat Katie Mohan in the chat for donating $2 towards the HTC Vive fund. There we go. If this keeps going up, we'll definitely get that HTC Vive tomorrow. If this keeps going, we'll definitely be able to do that. Thank you so much, Katie. That is so kind of you. Katie has donated a lot of money towards this HTC Vive fund. Quite a lot. So that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Katie. That's so kind of you. And remember, I am putting a lot of the money towards it myself as well. I am putting a lot of the money towards it myself as well. I'm not just relying on donations to get this Vive. I'm putting a lot of my own money into it also. So just keep that in mind. Don't think I'm only asking for donations for it. But I just know that if we do it with the donations, we could get it tomorrow, which will be fantastic if we could. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll up this bit of wood right there. You know, maybe put some at angles and stuff like that. Vary it up a bit, you know, give it a bit of life. The reason why I quite like the plywood sections is because it looks like it's just kind of been repaired recently. You know, rather than just going ahead and being part of the solid wall. In this case, actually, I should probably go ahead and find another piece to layer on top of it, like that one. Trying to line that right there. There we go. And there are other things we can do with the Vive as well. Because if you think about all the games that I do on the channel. Sorry, burping right there. Think of all the games I do on the channel. What have we got? We've got Fallout. That's in VR. We've got Subnautica. I haven't done Subnautica in ages because I've been waiting for this Vive. That's also in VR. But there's Elite Dangerous, which I want to do much more. I've only done 1 video, but I'm still playing it all the time. 3 videos, which are also in VR. I've got a load of horror games downloaded in VR. And I want to be able to get that HTC Vive. So, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Remember, what do we need? We need another... Ooh, I'm trying to work it out right now. It only gives me a percentage, doesn't it? We need like another $96, maybe $86 to get that HTC Vive. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. If I can put this back up. Okay. Here we go. Goddamn set falling down again and stuff. It's for changing of the season. It's for changing of the season. Because when I first put up all this acoustic foam, it was like in the winter. And it fell down a couple times, but then it got better. And then spring came along, and it started to fall down again all the time. It got better. Then summer comes along. Started to fall down again. Whenever the seasons change, these foam panels fall off all the time. And obviously we just started spring, so I'm expecting these to fall down a lot more. I had like 9 on the floor when I came into the room this morning. 9 on the floor. It was ridiculous. But hey, here's what it is. And the thing is that it's just there for show, basically. It's just there for show. You know, because it looks brilliant. It looks brilliant, you know. I could probably get much more interesting angles if I use the rest of the room. But I love having a corner with the panels, you know, because it just looks nice, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and find some more unique ones. Oh, we've got a blue panel right there. We'll go ahead and grab that. I've been thinking about what to do with these roofing sections. And I'm thinking we might be able to use like some roofs from barns or something rather than make our own ones. Because making our own ones is proven to be quite difficult. Because things aren't quite to scale, unfortunately. So it'd be really nice if we could just go ahead and get like some kind of pre-made version of something, you know? Go ahead and do that right there. I also want to kind of get this design looking good because I plan to also have like a pointed roof for the Church of Atom, which people want as well. People have been asking for a Church of Atom, which we will probably put right there, you know, where this big tower is. We'll probably put this tower on the roof of one of the buildings. I'm not sure which building yet. Whichever one gives it more height, basically. Okay, so what else is it in the chat? Matthew Fertig says, Final Render, is this considered your favorite game to play? I think people consider it. I personally don't consider it to be my favorite game to play. But, because obviously it's been out for a very long time. But, my favorite game to play always changes. Constantly changes. Constantly changes. Like, a few weeks ago it was Elite Dangerous. And recently it's been Fortnite, but I'm still playing a lot of Elite Dangerous. What else is there? Obviously before that it was Battlegrounds. You know, my favorite game to play changes all the friggin' time. All the friggin' time. Okay, let's go and add some new bits now. DC Kit Metal. Okay, let's go. Just go in and grab some more of these DC Kit Metals. And these DC Kit sections, they're pieces of metal and wood which are unique to Diamond City. So therefore we make all of our buildings using all these objects you can see here. All of these little panels are unique to Diamond City. So that's what we use to go ahead and build our structures. It makes it look unique and it kind of fits in with the aesthetic of Diamond City. Because if we just went ahead and used like a prefab building, you'd see the building repeated throughout the game. But this is obviously a completely unique building because we've made it completely ourselves. So it's a nice way to go ahead and do it, but it obviously takes much more time to go ahead and do it this way. I believe it's that one I need to go ahead and do. Oh no, the angles are off, aren't they? Of course. There we go. Got to put it at 45 degrees right there. And scale it up a bit. There we go. So we just need to go ahead and line it up with these little beams we've already got in place. These beams right here. And we can intersect them a little bit as well in order to get the height correct. Another little section right there. So who's going to be our next PayPal donator? Who's going to be our next PayPal donator? Okay, so we've had quite a few this stream. So how about we go ahead and get some more? Craigier's Carrot has got her name 3 times on the board. 3 times on the board. How about we go ahead and get some new names? We've got Katie Mohan up there as well. We got 2 people on the board. How about we get some new names on that board for the HTC Vive Fund via the PayPal link in the description. Let's go ahead and do it. I really want to see you guys go ahead and pull this off. Because I've seen you pull off more dramatic acts. So let's go ahead and get this HTC Vive Fund going. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this one needs to be rotated just a teeny tiny little bit. A teeny tiny little bit of a rotation. That came out very Robin Williams, didn't it? That came out very Robin Williams. There we go. Go ahead and line that right there. Yeah, that's very Good Morning Vietnam, that little voice. Maybe Genie. Okay, let's go. I still to this day think the Genie is probably the best piece of cartoon voice acting, or any voice acting for that matter. The Genie from Aladdin. Really hard to beat that performance right there. Really hard. Good old Mork. Okay. Got it. There we go. And also, I think it's very amusing that Robin Williams obviously brought some of those huge amounts of joy to one of the best kids films there ever is. But, you know, he was Robin Williams. You know, he was not very child-friendly most of the time. But hey, I love old Robin. Oh, I also need another piece of wood right there. I need to get another piece of wood right there so we can go ahead and attach it to this seam right here. We use these kind of metal beams right here to go ahead and hide the seams of everything we've been building. This works out very well. And you do need to hide the seams, otherwise it becomes very obvious that these pieces are meant to be connected together. Does that make sense? It's not like a Lego brick where it's designed to go in a certain way. It won't fit. So you got to hide the edges, you know? I've actually got one already to size here. Bring that up right there. And another one. How's that looking? Yep, that's looking good. That's looking good. And when we add a roof to this one as well, then that'll be really nice. And, what's not quite right? These aren't tall enough, are they? No, these aren't tall enough. We need to go ahead and make them a bit taller. I'll probably just go ahead and make them all a little bit bigger, actually, now I think about it. And then adjust their position so they'll fit quite nicely in there. Seeing as these parts aren't necessarily meant to work together, you do have to do like some little busy work to go ahead and make them work, you know? But hey, it's totally worth it because it gives you a completely unique building. That's ultimately what you want, isn't it? You want your mod, you want your location to be unique. Even if it's built out of like pre-made assets in settlement mode, you know? You want it to look unique. And the best way to do that is just to kind of mix and match stuff. So easy to go ahead and do that. Just mix and match pieces, even if they're not necessarily meant to be together. Mixing and matching is probably the easiest way to go ahead and make something look truly unique. Okay. This panel is too far that way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So I've got that there, but I need to go ahead and bring some of these other ones forward, don't I? Just that one, in fact. Move that one back. Come on, almost got it, almost got it, almost got it, almost got it. Come on. There we go, there we go. Okay, so I believe that's the whole roofing section done. I'm going to go ahead and see if we've got the bar option. Okay, so what else have we got in the chat then? What else are people saying in the chat? What else are people saying in the chat? Okay, Chrissy Reed is here. Hey, Chrissy, how are you doing? And says, Dave, put Render's phone down. Be good. Dave, are you on my phone again? What have you been downloading now? Flappy Bird? You're a Flappy Bird, Dave. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. You know, Dave is always causing trouble indeed. Alright. So, what else have we got? Mr. Says, how was your day, Final Render? It's been alright. I'm still a little bit tilted after we lost so many games on the Fortnite stream just a few minutes ago, but it was good fun. A little bit tilted after that. But hey, you know, we all had fun, met some of you guys, and we enjoyed ourselves. Alright, let me see. I'm going to see if there's any, like, barn roofs. I think they might actually fit quite nicely. But that means barn roofs. I don't know why I did that off camera. I think I was trying to mean, like, triangular roof. It came out... I don't know what that means. It's probably like a gang sign or something. I'm not aware of it. And it's going to be on, like, Washington Post or whatever, saying, YouTuber flashes gang sign. Barnacle. Do you want to cover the place with barnacles? Do you know what they look like? You know what they look like? That's right. They look like barnacles. Okay, so it's not barn. Warehouse? I'm trying to think of buildings which have pointy roofs. Diamond Warehouse Gateway. No, that is not what I'm after. Okay, so, what one has the pointy roof? I'm trying to think of it. It might be Grey Garden, actually. Grey Garden. Okay, a sedan post. What is this? It's just a car. It's just a car. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Yeah, I am looking for some specific pointiness. Okay, so how about we go ahead and see what we've got in the fantastic land of Twitter then. Let's go ahead and see what we've got that have come into brand new on the live stream. Okay, these are the latest ones. What have we got? Oh, you went out of your way there, Dr. Zombology D9. Final Render says, not my best work for editing Fallout 4 screenshot, but here is my Fallout character and Nate watching you at the Starlight Drive-In on the big screen. Let's get a look at this. Cool. That's pretty cool. Best bit of advice for Photoshop, change its blender mode to overlay or something. It'll match that perfectly. Thank you very much for doing that. That's very cool. That's very cool indeed. And Chrissy Reed is here. Gone ahead and retweeting the share spike and says, this stream made me better after the day I've had. It's worth watching. Oh, thanks, Chrissy. Have you been feeling down, Chrissy? Don't feel down, Chrissy. We're here to make you happy. That's what we do in this community, isn't it? We make people happy here in this community. So, if there's anyone here who is unhappy, just come watch the stream. Just come watch the stream. Makes you feel happy. That's our job. Just talk to someone in the stream. There's no one nasty here. And if there is anyone nasty here, we get rid of them immediately. Because this is just a nice place where people come and have fun. You know what I mean? People come and have fun here. Okay, I need to go ahead and put that down. Alright. So now what else is a pointy roof then? What else is a pointy roof? It's like a farm building or something. There is a certain type of roof I'm thinking of, which is like a pointy triangle pyramid kind of roof, and that's what I want. But I honestly don't know what it is. Has anyone got any idea of cool roofs or locations which have pointed square roofs, so to speak? You know, like a pyramid. That's specifically what I want, like a pyramid. Okay, Later the Fallout says, this stream makes me happy. I certainly hope so, Later the Fallout. I certainly hope so too. Craigiest Carrot says, me too. And says, Chrissy Reed says, trust me, I'm happy now, Render. There we go. See, we've done our job, community. Dave, we cheered up Chrissy Reed. There we go. Dave's very happy. He's dancing like the little elf he is. Okay. So, it's not the farm building then. Let's just type in roof. I know this is going to be a lost cause, just type in roof. Because it'll show us every roof in the game. But it might give us an idea. Bunker roof. No, that's part of a trim even. No, that's made out of brick and wood. We don't want that. We want something that's kind of metally. I don't mean like AC/DC. See, that's really nice. But again, it's wood and it's the wrong shape. It's a really nice texture though. That's the thing. Might be an idea to remember that one. Decker roof. Oh. Is that too much? Is that too much? Does that not really work? Well, all the glass is broken anyway, so we can't really use that one. But if we, sorry, if we had some which weren't broken, like that one, maybe. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was hiding. Does this kind of work? It's a nice thing, but it's flat. You know, I don't want a flat roof. The reason we're changing all this up is because I don't want a flat roof. I want a tall, pointed roof, you know? Something like that. Maybe. Or is that just glass? Is that glass? I think that's glass. Yeah, that's like the Museum of Freedom, isn't it? And it's kind of like marble there. How does it look, though? How does it look? Does it even work? It might just work. Let's give it a looky here. Nah, it doesn't quite work, does it? It looks really out of place. Unless there's like different materials for it. There are different materials for it. We've got metal ones. So I'm just going to change the materials now to see if we can get it looking different, really. So it looks like that right now. Kind of grey and black. Marble stone. What asset is it actually changing? It's changing something to look different. No, metal white. It's only changing the metal frames. Okay. It doesn't quite work, but I want a pointy roof. I want the roof to be as pointy as possible. Pointy as possible. Okay, let's see what else we have got. Okay, oh dear, Dave has invaded the chat. Dave! Dave, get out of the chat! Get out of the chat, Dave! What have I told you about going on the laptop? Last time you went on the laptop, you filled it with viruses because you were downloading all those horse racing betting apps. But don't tell me what betting apps, you know the ones I'm talking about. Yeah, the camel ones. I don't care if you gave me some toffee earlier. I want you to put the laptop down. God's sake, Dave. Okay, so yeah. Pointed roofs. What about that over there? What about that right there? What are they like? Okay, well, I don't know. If we can see what that is, we might be able to use that. Worst case scenario, we do have to make our own one. But I really don't want to do that because it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Ooh, we got stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Cool vents and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and... what did I just grab? That was the wrong one. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll go ahead and just place it on the side for now. If you find something really nice in the creation kit, and you want to use it for later, just put it somewhere safe. That way you don't have to search for it later. You know, just put it somewhere out of the way, and everything will be fantastic. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. What else are people saying in the chat then? What else are people saying in the chat? Later the forward says, Els that bets on horse races? My god. Well, he shouldn't be. Dave shouldn't be betting on horse races, should he? Because last time he bet on the horse races, he put all of the super chat money onto the ones at Cheltenham. And you know what? Didn't win. Didn't win. Luckily, we were able to contact the people at Cheltenham and explain it wasn't me, it was my elf. It was my elf, Dave, and they refunded it all. So, oh well, oh well. Okay, so, roofing. I know we spent a lot of time doing this last time, but it's pretty much all we got to do. Ooh. It's greenhouse, green H. This might be what we want. See, stuff like that is cool. Stuff like that can work. Are there any which have, like, intact ones? Intact roofing pieces? Because they're all broken glass. They're all broken glass. I think they are all broken glass, unfortunately. That's number one. That's number two. Just give us some intact glass, please. That's all I want. Intact glass. That's probably as close as we're going to get, though, really, isn't it? Does it work? Does it fit the aesthetic? No, it clearly looks like glass. It's no good. Stop that. Stop it. You know what? Forget it. Let's just work with it. That being said, though, it doesn't really matter if it intersects, does it? Now we've got this third floor. It really doesn't matter if it intersects too much, because we can just bring it across and have it glitch into there. Yeah, we could get this to work, I suppose. I'm going to raise that up a bit there. I believe we said we wanted to raise those a little bit last time we looked at this. So yeah, really nice idea to go ahead and find a unique one, but unfortunately I don't think the thing I want is in the game, or it's just really hard to find and I haven't found the thing I want yet, you know? If I just knew, then I'd be adding it straight away, but I don't. So let's just go ahead and leave that there. We'll also go ahead and set up our snap point for this new object, and we'll make a little walkway across. I say a little walkway, just a little roof. And we've got to try to emulate the shape of this building from the inside as well. So that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. Like the interior, I'm really not fussed about the interior being bigger than it's meant to be. That's just pretty common in the game's design. That the interiors are often much bigger than what they normally would be. But hey, is what it is what it is. Okay, so this should line up quite nicely. Doesn't line up nicely at all. That doesn't match up in the slightest. Snapping, my hiney. Turn off that snapping. I'll do it manually. Snapping, not coming in and snapping to my appropriate roofing tile properly. Goddamn snap. Okay. Go ahead and push that there. And lower it down a bit. There we go. A little bit that way. Okay, is that okay on that side? It's also okay on that side. Okay, fantastic. And this is the part which was annoying. This little piece kind of in between this section and this section. Because as you can see, they're not quite to scale to each other. One's a bit bigger than the other. One's a bit wider than the other. Which causes a lot of problems. A lot of problems indeed. But hopefully we can go ahead and line something up neatly. Because if you think about it, people, if you think about it, with this build, we've only got to do this building, and then one more building, maybe one, possibly two. And then that's all the exterior building work done. After that, it's just about decorating the exterior, and then we can move on to some of the interiors. Which is not bad. It's not bad, right? Okay. What's the people saying in the chat then? Later the Fallout says, can't remember which one, but it was towards the end of a stream. What else is there? Monsieur Flamingo says, I only started watching streams with his first Elite Dangerous. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I do want to do more Elite Dangerous. But as I said, the stuff I want to do in Elite Dangerous, it's freaking expensive. You know, I want to do Thargoid hunting, but it's so expensive. Maybe at some point, when we get the VR, we'll do like a big Elite Dangerous stream. Because that is, I think that's voted one of the best VR games, Elite Dangerous. Because obviously it's in space and it's all in a cockpit. So it's one of the best VR experiences. Which we need some more donations for, by the way. Which we need more donations for. Let's go ahead and get another HTC Vive PayPal donation going. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Remember, people, first link in the description. Go ahead and donate to that. And if we raise, how much is it that we need now? Let's go ahead and check how much it is right now. Right now, we need another, what is it, like $94. And then we can get the HTC Vive possibly tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. Who's going to be the first one to give us a big donation on the PayPal? Who's going to be the first person to do a big donation on the PayPal to get it done? We've already had some from Katie Moen and Craiger's Carrot. So how about we go ahead and see if we can get some more? We also had one earlier as well. We had one from IamFallout during the Fortnite stream. So how about we go ahead and get some today? Let's go ahead and do some today. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. It has to be the PayPal. It can't be the Super Chat, because Super Chat I won't get for another 2 months. So, if we get this money via the PayPal, then we can get it, you know, tomorrow. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's totally do it. Alright, so line it up on this section here. I was very worried about this entire section. I was thinking about how to do it a bit easier. But I couldn't think of anything, you know. I think it's literally just going to be, we've got to get little bits and just shrink them and move them and shrink them and move in from your hand down, flip it and reverse it. All that jibber jabber. You got to move in and move out, hands up and hands down. And tell me what you're going to do now. And you're just going to keep rolling. Huh! Cringe alarm right there. Everyone who is a sponsor, start spamming the cringe alarm emote in the chat. Start doing it right now after doing like a Missy Elliott meets Limp Bizkit tune. What is this? 2001. Gosh darn it. Party like it's 2001. Has anyone ever said that? Nobody wants to remember the early noughties. Terrible. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What happened in 2001? Nothing. Well, nothing nice. Anyway, some bad things happened. You know, Y2K, all that kind of stuff. 9/11. Nothing nice happened in 2001. Okay. See, that section's okay. That section's okay. You're just going to go ahead and rotate it like that. But this is the part which is tricky. This section right here. As you can see, we've got lots of weird angles here. Oh dear, I've got lots of YouTube notifications popping up there. Lots of weird angles. So, I don't know how we're going to do this. One long piece might be quite good. One long piece. Let's go ahead and go back to the DC kit. We can get one long piece going up the majority of it. And then we might be able to just fill the rest in with tiny little bits. I'm not too sure. Let's go with that one. This might be a bent one, which might not be ideal, or it might be just what the doctor ordered, if the doctor had an Amazon account, which I'm sure they do. There we go, here we go. Rotate that there, and then bring it across this way. Yeah, it's really gonna be tricky. Really gonna be tricky. The thing is, the player probably isn't really going to see this bit. But I need to get it right anyway. You know what I mean? I need to at least get it right. What about just like pallets or boxes or something? Could try that. Just try filling it with boxes. Almost as if it's got an attic that's full of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Adagio Potter says, I can't even remember yesterday. Never mind 2001. Well, it was quite a while ago now. Was it 17 years ago? Oh my gosh. Okay, anything else? Nexus Ember says, can't wait for this mod to be done. Love your mods. Thanks, Nexus Ember. It will be a while. It will be a while. But unfortunately, we can go ahead and hopefully get it done as soon as possible. But I don't know when that is. I don't know when that is. Scotsman Games says, you guys talking about 9/11? Well, we mentioned it once. Mr. Says, hi, Final. I just checked Discord for you. Did you? Okay. I shouldn't even have Discord open. Discord actually messes with the stream quite a lot. I need to have that closed. Okay, so. Nothing showed up there. Let's go ahead and head over to the play park area where there were lots of boxes. Got lots of boxes in the play park area. Do you remember we made this little stage out of these wooden boxes? Oh, dip. Go ahead and grab that. Also, I had an idea, people. I had an idea for a fun stream. It obviously wouldn't necessarily be in replacement of a Fallout stream. Well, it definitely wouldn't, you know what I'm saying. But I had an idea of streaming SCP Containment Breach. Have you guys heard of that? It's kind of a free indie horror game. It's been out for quite a while, since like, 2014, something like that. But it's really quite cool. It's really quite cool. It's like a precision-generated horror game, and it's completely free. Would you guys like to see that? It's a really cool kind of ghost story horror thing. And I was playing it a little bit earlier. I'm like, this is really fun. I would love to do some streaming of this, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Do you guys want to see me get scared on live stream? I think I know some of you are going to say yes automatically, but I'm curious about the collective. Okay, how about I go ahead and just grab that one, and then slide them back a bit there. If I can go ahead and get some smaller boxes as well, so I can put it in that section as well, this could work. You know, it almost looks like a Lego house or a brick house, you know? Well, it's not a brick house, it's a metal house, is it? Okie dokie. So, what are the people saying in the chat then? What are the people saying in the chat? Okay, so, yeah, people are talking about... Yeah, do not talk about 9/11, guys. I'm just putting it briefly, okay? I'm just going to put it bluntly, okay? I mentioned it once, but I don't want a discussion about it. I really don't. None of that, okay? None of that. Last thing we want is to have a political ramble in the chat. How about we go ahead and put that there. And, This actually looks not bad, actually. Doesn't make much sense. It doesn't look bad. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. Is that a long one? No, that's a short one. Fantastic. I'm going to grab that box right there. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and maybe fill in some of them a little bit by putting them at an angle. Kind of like that. And turn off the snapping. It does look like they've literally just used boxes to do some repair work, doesn't it? Or it looks like it's just packed with storage. It's kind of cool, I think. Kind of works. That's a nice, easy way to go ahead and... Really nice, easy way to go ahead and fill in this roof section that we've been struggling with for a while. Did it on the Y? No. Z? No. X? X-axis. Go ahead and rotate it on the X. X gonna give it to you. Alright, there's that bit right there. And we need one more. Probably go ahead and get rid of that one too. And bring it down. And if you guys are really unfamiliar with the creation kit, don't be too put off by it. You know, give it a go. If you've got PCs and you got a copy of Fallout 4 on PC, it's completely free. You know, give it a go. You might really start enjoying it. Like, I just learned just by doing it, you know. There's only been 1 or 2 occasions I've had to use a tutorial to go ahead and find out something. But typically I have found that tutorial pretty quickly and easy. I've even made a couple. So yeah, give it a go. You might enjoy it. You might enjoy it. And that box is intersecting still a little bit, isn't it? Put it that way. Okay. That might be that top bit of roofing section done. That kind of works. That kind of works. Okay. But I do have the problem with this bit now. I do have the problem with this bit now. First square bit will be easy. Obviously, we can just go ahead and grab a square bit and move it up. But the rest of them... Who knows what I'm going to do with those bits. Those bits are really going to get in the way. They're really going to get stuck in me clack. Put that onto 90 degrees. Bring it across right there. Okay, so Chrissy Reed says, "Hey Render, I'm gonna go now. I hope your stream goes well, and good night everyone, and have fun." Everyone say goodbye to Chrissy Reed, everyone. Hope you go ahead and join in the stream a bit later if you feel like it. We're gonna be here for another hour, so thank you very much. And what else have we got in the fantastic chat? Matthew Fatigue says 2-pack, 2-pack, 2-pack. Oh my golly gosh, my golly gosh. What an unusual thing to say. Okay. Oh, people are talking about songs from 2001. I don't know what really good songs came out in 2001. I should probably just look up songs that came out in 2001. I bet I'll be really disappointed. Would it be things like... Was Nelly 2001? Oh. That's all Nelly did. It just went, oh. You know what I mean? Let me look this up. Songs, 2001. What songs came out in 2001? I'm curious now. Yeah, there's been some interesting ones. Get Your Freak On. Nickelback first came out in 2001. Smooth Criminal. Someone released that. That was Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal. What else is there? Hero, Enrique Iglesias. Bootylicious by Survivor. You know, that was Beyonce before she went solo. There were some good songs in 2001. Chop Suey, 2001 kind of, you know, System of a Down kind of made it big in 2001. They'd already had an album before that. Yeah, there actually were some good songs in 2001. Gorillaz, Sum 41, Weezer. Yeah, there were some good ones in there. There were some good ones in there. Okay. So, this part of the roof then. Struggling with this part right here. If I go ahead and line that up. Right there. Grab another one of our seam parts here. One of these wooden beams here. Just a regular old wooden beam. There's nothing fancy about it. Just to put it right on the edge. And you'll find that you'll see things like this quite a lot in game now I've pointed it out. Just little bits of wood and stuff like that on the edges of walls. Just to hide seams. They're everywhere. They're really everywhere. Because it really is just the easiest and probably the most effective way to go ahead and hide a seam. Other than maybe rebuilding the whole 3D model from scratch to be seamless, you know? So obviously some models are seamless. A lot of floor panels are seamless. Meaning that they will always match as long as you're using ones in the same kit. But besides that, you'll just go ahead and cover up the gap. Cover up the gap. It's easily the best way. And this one's really annoying because its center point is not actually in the center. So, you know, what do you call a center point if it's not in the center? I suppose you call it an off-center point, wouldn't you? Which is wrong. Very wrong indeed. Dave, Would you say calling it an off-center point is more appropriate than calling it a center point? He just threw up into a bin immediately as soon as I said that. Poor Dave. Oh well, here's what it is. Dave the elf. Okay, so while we are here, why don't we go ahead and check out some of the Twitter as well. Let's go ahead and check out the Twitter because it is 1 hour into the stream now. It's 1 hour into the Fallout stream, which is when we normally go ahead and look around in-game. So let's go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and check some of the seams on the walls and stuff like that. Make sure nothing is obviously broken. We'll get an idea of the height as well, which will be really cool. But we're mostly going to go in-game because we need to go ahead and check for any errors and mistakes. You know what I mean? Obviously, mod building takes a long time, but it takes even longer if you don't check it regularly. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's close it there. Boot up the game, and while it's loading, we will check the Twitter. So remember, send in your selfies of you enjoying the live stream to final_render. I repeat, that is final_render on Twitter, and you can go ahead and send in your selfies of you enjoying the live stream. We can't accept videos, I'm afraid. We can only accept images because we can't actually check it before we go ahead and post it live onto the stream. So therefore, only photo, please. Only photo, please. And let's go. Where is my Nexus Mod Manager? There we go. I need to go ahead and put up new desktop things, don't I? I typically just automatically set the latest video or stream to be the background. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's something I do. It's something I do. Okay. Creeper Lima 122 says, I think Smash Mouth was 2001. I don't think it originally was in 2001, but I think because of the Shrek movie, it then became a well-selling single again. You know what I mean? I think it was because of that. I think it was because of the Shrek movie. What are people saying? Okay, Matthew Fatigue says, thank you for the entertainment. Oh, thanks, buddy. Well, we're still around, you know, we still got another hour or so. We've still got another hour or so. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Okay, Monsieur Flamingo says, how dare they disrespect Bowie? Did they? Is someone disrespecting David Bowie? Dave! Are you disrespecting David Bowie again? Yeah, the guy from Labyrinth with the crazy hair and the mopey face. No, Dave didn't say anything about David Bowie. Who knows? Not me. There we go. Go ahead and load this up here. Okay, so while this is loading, let's go ahead and check Twitter then. So let's go back to where we were before. Matthew Furtick has gone ahead and followed. That is awesome. Thanks very much for following, buddy. And we have got Ravager292 says, final render. Time for some Inception level stuff. Me watching. Oh, you guys can't see it. You guys can't see it. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that. Yep. Final render. Time for some Inception level stuff. Me watching final render. Looking at Dr. Zombology's D9 character. Watching final render. Could this go any deeper? Well, I've just put it an extra level deeper. You know what I mean? I've just made it an extra level deeper right there. Thank you very much for sending that in, Ravager. That is awesome. Ooh, what have we got here? Matthew Furtig says, everyone go subscribe to Final Render. I recommend watching him because you are missing out if you have not watched. Also, remember to follow him on Twitter, where he gives you a heads up on everything you need to know. He is streaming right now. See, that's a fantastic message right there. Not only does it tell people why they want to go ahead and follow, and why they want to check out the streams, but the best way to do it as well. So thank you very much for doing that, buddy. That is awesome. Go ahead and using the channel icon right there. And for those of you who are interested, Lois, X-Joker-Skull-X, who does Fallout videos, she did that picture of me right there. So that's awesome. Thank you very much again for that, Lois. If you're here, you're sometimes here. Okie dokie. So this is still loading. Yeah, it can take a long time. Yeah, people are talking about Labyrinth now that I've mentioned David Bowie. Alice Joe Potter. A statue in Aylesbury was vandalized of David Bowie. There was a statue of David... Do you mean in 2001 or do you mean recently? Oh, I friggin' hope not. You know, it's a bit disrespectful. I mean, the man died not long ago. That's not very nice. Oh, I like the height of the place. I like the height of the place. The height of the place looks pretty good, doesn't it? Height of the place looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and scroll around this side and see what it looks like from the front. Yeah, the vent at the top looks really nice, actually. It looks like there's a little circular platform and stuff like that. Okay, a Ravenger says, so long for Fallout to load. I think it's only because we've got this mod right now, which is completely unoptimized, remember. There's no optimization yet. And, yeah, the height is really nice. I really like the height of this thing. And I don't see any obvious errors. Oh, there's a little bit of the wooden beam glitching into the metal there. You know, it's glitching into the metal. It's not glitching into the... It's not the wall glitching into the wood, which is the way it's meant to be. But the front part looks alright. It looks adequately scrappy. Which is pretty cool. I like it. I like it. The height looks very awesome. Let's see what happens if we add the radio tower to it as well. Let's see what happens if we do that. Tell you what, let's just cheat it for now. We'll cheat it for now. We'll give it a quick save. And we'll just kind of manually move it using console commands up there now. Just so we get a visual look as to what it will look like in the end. And I know loads of loot programs and stuff, aren't I? Okay, and I want this one and I want that one. Okay, so now that that's done, go ahead and click on that. There we go. Let's just go ahead and grab this and move it onto the roof. It looks like Vostok 1 taking off. Right. Let's move it across somewhere onto the roof just to get a good look at the height. Because if it looks really cool, then we'll keep it. You know, the idea is I want you to be able to see something really high up from the entrance of Diamond City. Because, you know, you can see the upper city from the entrance of Diamond City. But I want you to be able to see even the very back part of this. Ooh, it does look good. We can kind of glitch it into there. Or what I'm thinking more, I'm thinking glitch it into the 3rd floor. Just so we can get just a couple more feet of height. You know, a couple extra meters of height on this radio tower. Again, doesn't really serve a purpose. But it just looks freaking sweet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's turn on the God mode there. And let's go to the very front of Diamond City. So we can go see what this looks like. I do think, I've thought about it a bit more, and I do think I will just kind of copy and paste the elevator, which leads from over there up to the mayor's office, in order to get up to here. I think I'll probably do that. Laura Elster says, Otto Ottoman58, hello and welcome. Oh, is Otto just turned up? Otto Kiltbo, you're here. Just in time. There's Otto right there as well. Look at this old little Otto right there. Ah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, let's actually get down to street level. Because this is obviously very high up. This entire thing. Whoop. Splat. There we go. Oh, someone just gave me some buff out. Goddamn druggy cracker. Cracker. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like the radio tower in the background right there. That looks good. That adds an extra layer to the skyline, doesn't it? Look at the frame rate, people. Look at the frame rate. The frame rate is terrible because it's completely unoptimized right now. We haven't put any optimization on it yet. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. That's very cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here then. Now we know that, we can go ahead and reopen the creation kit. Which does take some time, unfortunately. It takes a minute or two. Because, you know, the creation kit, if you have it open when you jump in game, then it kind of gets a little bit confused sometimes. Alright, so... Okay, so that's been done. That's been done. How about we go ahead and get our fantastic... Not that. You go away now. How about we get our fantastic share spike going? Let's get another share spike going, seeing as we are ready to get our next and final hour of streaming going. We've been streaming for 3 hours so far. So let's get going. Okay. If you are new to this, then how it works is, if you are watching the live stream, you've got to go ahead and share it. That's the rules of the share spike. Everyone's got to get involved in the share spike. Dave, doesn't everyone get involved in the share spike? Yeah, even Dave gets involved in the share spike. So come on, let's get it done. Let's get it done. You should be able to do it quite easily by using the social media icons below the video. And you can use anything, you know, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. You know, if you haven't deleted your Facebook account. I deleted mine, my personal one, years ago even. So, let me see, Diamond City. Right, set as active. Okay, right, that's loading now. So now let's go on to the Twitter then. So, I was like, how high do we think this is? Our... maybe turn off the caps lock. Our diamond... It's probably a good, like, 150 feet in the air, isn't it? Our diamond city extension... No, it's more than that, isn't it? It's probably like 300 feet in the air. Is about 300 feet tall. Come watch the live stream now. Yeah, lots of them. Okay, go ahead and correct all the spelling. Yeah, it is about 300 feet tall, which is really impressive. Tweet. That's my part of the shares bite done. You guys got to go ahead and do the same now. You guys got to go ahead and share it onto Twitter, MySpace, Instagram, Bebo, Facebook, anything you want like that. Anything you want like that. So we get as many people watching as possible. Yep. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what we have got on the Twitter. Boom. We have got Alice is here, who says, Dave smells. Ha! Dave! Alice says you smell. Oh, you don't want to know what he just said to you. He said something very bad in, like, elf language. For you more than the stream, this is what happened. CCTV footage of David Bowie statue being unveiled, and it was vandalized. God damn it, man. That's absolutely atrocious. Again, I don't watch videos on the Twitter because we can't check them for copyrighted material and stuff like that. But, yeah, that's really rubbish. That's really bad. Really bad indeed. David Bowie statue vandalized. So why was there a David Bowie statue? Was it just in remembrance or something? Oh, it's political. It's political. Okay, that's why it's been vandalized. Okay, it's political. Okay, whatever. Not gonna get involved in that on the stream. Okay, so the mod is loaded. Right, so now the mod is loaded. It always takes a while. Let's go ahead and load up our cell. I don't mean the Dragon Ball Z character. I mean the actual Diamond City load area. Diamond City Origin cell. There we go. Fantastic stuff, fantastic stuff. Alrighty. So, once again, people. Once again. We're trying to get our HTC Vive going. Yes, we are. We're trying to get our HTC Vive going. And we need another $95 US to go. So let's get this done. You know, if we get $98 US in the next hour, we might be able to order this HTC Vive tomorrow. Rather than waiting a month. Let's see if we can get it done. I've seen you guys do more impressive things than that in terms of donations and stuff like that. Let's see if we can do it. I know you can. There's some of you guys out there who are able to do it, so let's just get it done, shall we? Let's go ahead and do it. And let's get Fallout 4 building with mods in VR. I know you want to have it. I certainly want to have it. So let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Let's start it sooner rather than later. Excellent. I know you want to. Okay. Now we're here. I'm definitely going to go ahead and move the tower up to where we said, because that looked really cool. And also record there. There we go. Now move it up to a good old height right there. Doo-doo. 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 Okay, so that's a good height right there. Also another thing, you know, just to make it look a bit different, make it look a bit interesting, put it at an angle. That way you can see two sides of the tower rather than just seeing one side. You know, instantly looks a bit more appealing if you go ahead and do that. Look, we can see two sides, not just one. It's cool. It's cool, man. Looks cool. It's cool. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I keep burping, but I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I'm sure I'm not the only one when people burp into microphones. When I'm watching a live stream or a video or something, there's nothing that makes me click off a video more than like a streamer burping in my ear, because I always have headphones on. Makes me turn it off all the time, so I'm always trying to be really careful. I'm always going like the Queen or something was in the room. Let's just go ahead and do it this way. You know, we managed to make it work earlier. Let's just go ahead and do it here as well. It'll be even taller now. Think about it. If we go with a pointy roof, it'll be even taller up. Even higher up. Higher and higher. Oh dear, that's a major cringe alarm right there. Cringe alarm right there for the singing. Wasn't even good singing. What else have we got? Okay. Fallout 5Z says, Render, I just sent a photo as soon as you exited the Twitter. Well, here's what it is, buddy. Here's what it is. Nobody says, why it takes so long. What, you mean to go ahead and create these mods? It does take a long time. Or do you mean the load-in? The reason why, if you're asking about the load-in, why the load-in takes so long, is because it has to load every asset of Diamond City at once. So that's why it typically takes a long time to load the creation kit. But for the in-game, there we go, that's that error fixed now. But for in-game, it took a long time because this mod is completely unoptimized as of right now. We haven't done any optimization to it yet. So when we finally get this thing optimized, that'll be really good. You know, I can imagine the time, you know, it's like I've done all the optimization. I think, okay, I'll download it onto my PlayStation 4. See if it works there. If it works there, that'll be amazing. You know, because if it works on the consoles which have limited hardware, well, it's not so much limited by the hardware, it's more limited by the software in that case. You know, they deliberately cap it a little bit. But if we could go ahead and get it running smoothly on those, that'd be pretty good. And I actually don't really use any other mods on the PlayStation 4 system, so if it's slow for you guys, but it's fast for me, then it'll be probably because of something you guys have got, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people on the consoles, I think, struggle to understand that when they first got modding access, is that not all mods will work perfectly for you. That's something I think a lot of people kind of took a lot of console guys by surprise. I think they assumed it would just work automatically. It's like, nah, not mods. It's not DLC. That's what Creation Club is. Creation Club is DLC that's actually vetted to see if it works perfectly. A lot of the time they don't. Okay. I got that there. Go ahead and give it a rotate. Give it a rotate. Throw my hand down, flip it and reverse it. Whatever happened to Missy Elliott? Is Missy Elliott still touring? I've probably already asked that before. Why am I asking? I don't really care. I'm not going to go see Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott. There we go. Okay, so what's the best way to move this? Before we just do it that way. Okay. Can be a bit tricky moving multiple things all grouped together like this, because it doesn't give you the correct axis and stuff, but let's go ahead and get it right. Oh, when I say axis, I mean like directional axis. I don't mean like, you know, the wall. I don't mean that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't actually see the chat earlier, by the way, when I mentioned it. Would anyone like to see that SCP Containment Breach game? Because as I said, it's completely free, it's good fun, it would be really cool to go ahead and see me being scared on live stream. Because it generally is very, very creepy. But it's also very puzzly. So I think it'd be really cool. And it's completely free. So what do you think? What do you think? Would you guys like to see that for a nice change at some point? Cool little horror game. Cool little horror game. Cool. That's cool. I got that there. Actually, let's just go ahead and grab our DC kit metal rather than using the same ones. Go ahead and grab our DC kits. What about that one right there? That's a rectangular one. I want a big square one. Give me a big square one, Bob. 0803. Should be a nice big square one. There we go. Not that big, but we can make it bigger with the power of the number 2 button, which is the scale button, of course. Like, a lot of people do get a bit confused when they first open the creation kit, because a lot of the hotkeys aren't really logical. It's like, W is rotate, not R. 2 is scale things, you know, not S. You know, it's, some of the hotkeys are a bit different. I think there's a way you can change them. Maybe like the INI files or something, but for the most part, really odd hotkeys in the creation kit. I'm sure it makes sense from like a design standpoint. I'm sure there's some like video game reason as to why. Because like in film, for example, all of the visual effects softwares you use are still meant to emulate the older style of doing it. You know, physically making visual effects with layers and stuff. And maps and stuff like that. Because that's just the way it's been for decades. So maybe it's something like that, you know? Maybe it's like W on one of the very first computers that made video games meant scale or something, I don't know. Maybe something like that. I'm always fascinated by stuff like that. Little stories about why softwares do certain things because of the past. I think that's cool. Okay, okay. Throw that in there. There we go. Alright, and here's a fun fact for you people. Final render fun fact. Final render fun fact. Very first video game. What was it? What was the very first video game? What are people going to say? Going to say, I don't know, things like Space Invaders, Pac-Man, which is definitely not true. Pong. Nope. Very first game was something very similar to Pong. And it was a tennis game, which was played on an oscilloscope. You know, like those machines which show like the waveforms of audio. It was played on an oscilloscope. This was like just after World War II, I believe. So yeah, that was technically the very first video game ever made. Was it called Tennis for One? Something like that? Maybe. I might have got the date wrong as well. I don't know. All I know is that that was the very first video game. And it was pretty sweet. Led to a lot of cool things. Like this, right here. Okay, let's go ahead and get a bit of metal right here. I need to fill in this section just behind the fence. And I can do that with just a single kind of piece of metal. Doo-doo. Okay. So what's the people up for? Yeah, see, people are saying Pong. Minecraft was the very first game ever made. Oh, really? Was it really? No, it totally was not the first game ever, Minecraft. In fact, that was a very recent game. Was Minecraft 2001? No, it was way later than that, wasn't it? Way later. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about saying yes to SCP Containment Breach. I think that'll be I think that'll be a very fun little game to play at some point. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow if I'm up to it. I don't know. But I've got to stop promising, guys. Saying, oh, I might do a stream tomorrow. Because often I'm too tired to. Or I deliberately don't because I'm doing something else, you know. But for SCP, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Okay. Because it's fun and unique. And it's actually been getting quite a lot of traction recently as the SCP Containment Breach game. Because they've actually been started working on like a newly upgraded version in the Unity engine, which is really cool to see, because obviously the Unity engine one is much prettier, and the original game, I don't know what it was, it's probably like Source or something, looks very old by today's standards, even though it actually wasn't that long ago. It was like 2014, but it's changed so much graphics technology in just the last like 5 years. People don't think it, but it really has in the last 5 years. It's been amazing. HDR is on consoles, for God's sake. HDR is on consoles. That used to be a thing only DSLR cameras used. Well, obviously also proper film cameras as well. But now it can be interpreted on consoles, for God's sake. Okay, so how about that there? I haven't actually done too much with video game engines before. Not really. Some people have asked me if I've worked in things before. I've done little bits. Like, I tried out the CryEngine a little bit at one point. You know, when it was actually called the CryEngine. Now I think it's called, what's it called? Lumberyard now? I believe Amazon bought the CryEngine and called it Lumberyard, or at least a version, the version I tried. And that's cool. You know, I actually managed to get like some little AI soldiers to walk around and made a tiny little first-person shooter. Even in Blender, I got the video game engine in Blender and made a little camera in there. I made a little character walk around with the WASD and the Blender engine. That was cool. Source, I've extracted 3D models and stuff for animations, but never actually tried to do anything in the engine itself. And obviously, Creation Kit, well, I'm doing stuff with the Creation Kit right now. So, done some stuff with you know, video game engines. It's always cool. Okay, Oscar Kilbo says, Duck Duck Goose is a furry game. I thought that was a game you played in the park as a kid. Oh, I don't know. Laura Elcher says, I only learned what SCPs were in the last 2 years or so. Well, they're kind of cool, aren't they? They're kind of like ghost stories, aren't they? They're kind of like the internet equivalent of a ghost story. Except, obviously, they're not necessarily ghosts. You know, they could be anything. It's kind of similar to, like, Slender Man in a way, I suppose. You know, the idea is that someone on the internet makes up kind of a basic story, and then everybody over time kind of adds their little bit to the lore and stuff. And eventually, you've got just stuff that's common knowledge. Everyone knows what the Slender Man looks like. Everyone knows what he does, you know, because people just keep telling the story, which is regarded as canon. And SCP is very similar to that. And it's really cool. Really hard to get stuff like that, or as consistent as that, without the internet, you know? There's even a Slender movie coming up pretty soon. I mean an actual movie. I don't mean that documentary about, you know, the actual, like, Slender Man killings. I mean, like, a movie about if the Slender Man was real, you know? Doesn't look very good, but kind of cool. Tell you the truth, they're probably like 4 years too late for it, but hey, it is what it is. Like, Slender's a really weird one, because the actual game Slenderman was pretty good, really good. But then they made an actual, like, full version game of Slenderman, and nobody cared. Nobody cared. I've even got it. I got it in a bundle. Tried it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, this is actually kind of boring. Lord Peckerboard says, wow, what a name. It's Lord Peckerboard to you, sir. Says, hello, I've got a question. Why are you so cute? Oh, I don't know. I think I was just born this way. What can I say? Okay. Josh Furtick said, Slenderman scares me so much. Nightmares. Yeah, I never really played the game too much. I played it like once or twice. And it was fun, but I found out it actually was unwinnable. If you manage to get all 8 pages, he just instantly gets you. You know, that's kind of a letdown, that is. But, it is what it is. But yeah, they made an actual Slenderman game. I think it's called Slenderman and the 8 Pages or something. I've got it on Steam. But as I said, it's not very good. It's not very good. Okay, so, Steam. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find out exactly what it's called. It was entirely fan-made and stuff like that, you know, it wasn't made by a major publisher, it was still an indie title, which is nice. But yeah, SCP is very similar in that sense. Okay, so what is it, what is it? Is it called Slender and the 8 Pages? It's called Slender the Arrival is the actual game. Slender the Arrival is the name of the actual game. And as I said, nobody really played it. Okay, so that might be this building done. That might be this building done. Other than like adding like things like windows and stuff like that, you know? Fantastic stuff, fantastic stuff. Okay, so that's fantastic. It means next stream we can probably start a brand new building. How about we go ahead and quickly check the Twitter while we are here. Let's go ahead and see what has been sent in. Boom. Okay. Oh, dear. Alright, so we got lots of people going ahead and retweeting the share spike, which is exactly what we need to see. We need to see people going ahead and retweeting the share spike. Thanks very much for going ahead and doing that. Oscar, Katie Moen, FireZ Crafter. And FireZ Crafter right here. For some reason, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. It's like the Mask of Zorro with a 4-gallon hats and a lit 420 blaze it sign. I don't know. I don't know how your mind works, FireZ Crafter, but thank you very much. Okay, Alice Joe Potter, I believe, says 300 feet. I would hate to have 300 feet. 2 are bad enough as it is. Oscar Kilpo says, you like shiny diamonds and rusty cities? Then go to the following building of the rust... No. Says, you like shiny diamonds and rusty cities? Then go ahead and follow the building of the rusty but charming Diamond City. All the best part is live right here, right now. Thanks very much, Oscar. That is awesome. And all joking aside, thank you very much, Alice Joe Potter, for the tweet and the reshare and stuff like that. Thank you very much for that. And we got Chip Chicken Gaming, who has gone ahead and also liked the tweet. What a name. Wyan has also gone ahead and done it as well. Thank you very much. Laura Elstrad says, almost an hour left on the stream. We moved a giant radio tower to dominate the skyline. Come join in. That's right, everyone. Come ahead and come dominate this skyline with us. Put that on a t-shirt. Thank you very much, Laura, for that. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for going ahead and sending in all of your messages, people. That is fantastic. Okie dokie. So, are all the sponsors going ahead and also using the cringe button on that bit right there? There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now that's done. We've got, what? Half an hour left of the stream. Let's go ahead and see if we can add some of the decoration of this building now. Let's see if we can add some of them so we can kind of get an idea about what some of the other buildings might look like. Let's go for the windows first, because that's definitely going to be a big thing. We need to go ahead and find some kind of window frame that you can't actually see through. Something like that, actually. That might be it right away. BLD free window. That might be exactly what we need. Oh, wait a sec, is it? Oh, no, it's actually a wall. It's not a window frame. Ooh, stuff like that is cool. But no, it's not really appropriate, is it? It doesn't really match up. Got bolt holes there. You know, just like a fake window. So what I need, it doesn't actually need to be a whole window hole. That's what most of these are, apparently. What's this? DC kit window. There's even DC kit windows already. Windows that are unique to Diamond City. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and use these. Fantastic, fantastic, ahoy. Well, that's nice, isn't it? There's actually appropriate ones here. What are some of the other ones we've got, though? Debris wood interior windows. We've got, like, boards to cover up the windows and stuff. Is there anything else besides that DC kit window? Now we know we've got DC kit windows. That makes me much happier. Stuff like that. No, that's like part of an industrial skyscraper or something, isn't it? No, that's similar to the thing that's in Nuclear World. Don't want that. That's made out of concrete. No. Again, not quite what we're looking for. Hello. Is it windows you're looking for? I ain't ringing the cringe bell on that one. That was goddamn perfect. Oh, alright. I don't know if you heard it back there, but we rang the cringe alarm on that one. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and do the DC kit metal ones there. DC kit it is. Okay. What else are people saying in the chat then? Scotsman Game says, I'm back, by the way. Everyone, what's your favourite COD zombie map? Oh, COD zombie map. My favourite one, I don't remember what it was called, but it was the one in Black Ops, where it all started off black and white, and you could launch the rocket. I don't remember what it was called. I think it began with an E. But it was that one, where you can actually launch the rocket in-game. That was my favourite one. I used to love Call of Duty Zombies. Black Ops Zombies, the very first Black Ops one, was fantastic. Black Ops 2 didn't really care for. You know, they tried to make it more complicated than it needed to be. And it was just like, nah, I'm bored now. I'm done, you know. Keep it simple. But, you know, when it was simple, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. As I said, the Black Ops one I got really good at. I think, Kino de Untoten was also a very good one. I think I got to, like, level 37 or something like that. That was on PlayStation 3. I was really good at that. I was really good at Nazi zombies when it came out. Alright, so. These windows it is. Go and see what they're like. I don't know if these will actually light up in the day, or if they'll just be kind of always lit up, you know? Always lit, fam. Always lit, fam. Oh dear, I'm getting the cringe alarm for that. I can't get away with stuff like that. Saying lit, fam. Go on, put a donk on it. Techno. Oh man, put a donk on it. Who remembers that? I'm such an old man in these streams. I'm like, who remembers put a donk on it? I can imagine me in the old person's home saying, who remembers Nyan Cat? It's like, oh, I remember that meme, dearie. Nyan Cat was Rafflecoptering. I can't wait to see old people talking about memes in the old person's home. That's gonna be amazing. Why is that so funny? The idea of people our age now growing old and talking about memes in the old person's home. Yeah, I can imagine them like responding to like all the nurses or the, you know, the care people, social workers with memes. Okay. I don't like those windows. They really don't work. They look naff. They look naff. They might look okay in the distance, but here they look pretty naff. Okay, so unless there's like a window frame as well, because right now we're just kind of placing a window on it. It really doesn't work. DC kit window wire mesh. No, there isn't. Okay, so let's just try window frame maybe. There might be like one which is kind of already pre-assembled to be blocked. What else are people saying then? What else are people saying in the chat then? Laura Elsher says, at Josh Furtick, here's the title of the computer video rendering. Oh, is someone asking to buy my computer? If you want to see that video, if you actually go onto my channel, it should be the first video on the main page, actually. Because I haven't changed it yet. I haven't changed it yet. Later to Fallout says, well, I'm off to the store to get burgers for dinner tonight. Oh, nice, awesome. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Everyone say goodbye to Later to the Fallout, everyone. Everyone say goodbye. Hope you enjoy your burgers. Welcome to Good Burger, home at the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Monsieur Flamingo says, oh, Nyen Cat, that was a goodie. Is that what people in the old one would say? Okay. I think what else people would say. Oh, what windrow frame. Windrow. Oh, hello. Window frame. What else would the old people say? You know, us lot when we're all talking about memes. We've already said, oh, put a donk on it. That would be a good one. Iridocyclitis. Oh, this is there. Okay, nurse! 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 Somebody touch my spaghetti! That'll be a good one. That'll be a really good one, in fact. Okay, let's just go back to these windows. Hopefully we can find something. Ooh. That is what I want, though. Am I sure that it isn't correct? BLD Food Place Window 1. Am I sure that there isn't a way to get that effect? So it is there. It is there. I just need to poke it appropriately until it... Okay, I'm going to stop talking there. I just need to go ahead and line it up a bit better. There we go. That's much better. We obviously can't have one on the wooden panels. That's something I need to take into account. Obviously can't have windows on the wooden panels because windows can't run on wood. Okay, okay. Alright, what else is there? Alice Joe Potter says, old people fall on the floor. Nurse comes in. What are those? Oh, I don't think we should make fun of old people falling over. But, okay, okay. Okay. Trying to think of what other memes there would be. I don't know, I don't know. We need, like, something that only really like, someone who is around now would really understand. So that if you said it to someone in the future, you know, we're talking, what? Maybe 60 years in the future. They wouldn't have a clue what you were referring to. They would just think you're a crazy old man. Or woman. What else is there? There's, leave Britney alone! So that's a classic one that nobody talks about. Like the keyboard cat. Oh, did you guys hear the keyboard cat died not long ago? A couple of weeks ago. Maybe a week ago or something. Oh, keyboard cat. Do 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 do. Someone gift that right there. Me being the keyboard cat. God damn it! I do it to myself, don't I? I do it to myself. Do to yourself, you do. That's a good song, that is. I haven't heard that in a long time. Oh dear, oh dear. I've lost it. I've lost it. He's dead, Jim. Oh yeah, this is something interesting, by the way. Is anyone here playing Far Cry 5, by the way? Just out of curiosity. I mean, some people were talking about it in the Discord earlier. And I basically said, I refuse to pay £50 for Far Cry 5, basically. That's too much money. I don't care how good it is. That's too much. But is it a good game, though, at least? Are people enjoying it? I still haven't played Far Cry 4. And I didn't play Primal. You know, I'd be curious about Primal. But, I think that's one you would better to, you know, like rent off a buddy or get it when it's on discount or something, you know. But is Far Cry 5 actually good? Is anyone here actually, you know, playing it? That's what I want to know. Alright, so we got a window lined up there. You see, this is the problem. Because we've got a bit of bent metal here, it means it's really not lining up with the windows. That's another reason to not use the bent metal. Causes a lot of trouble later on, even for decorating stuff. There we go. That's alright. Okay, okay. Scotsman Game says, I'm getting Far Cry 5. Okay, yeah. Number 3, I absolutely adored. I love number 3. In fact, I might have put more time into Far Cry 3 than I did into, like, Skyrim. At least on the first playthrough, anyway. I loved Far Cry 3. You know, I absolutely adored it. But number 4, I don't know why I never bought it. I just never got around to it. And, yeah, number 5, it looks good. I just don't know if it is any good or not. Generally, the reviews are saying it's nothing new to the Far Cry franchise, but it is still the Far Cry franchise, which is not bad. Which is not bad. You know, if you don't like Far Cry, you're not going to get anything. This isn't going to change your mind, but if you already like Far Cry, then you'll probably really enjoy it. Ooh, okay, yeah. I need to be careful with these windows, because look, they make these little walls, these one-way walls. I need to make sure the windows don't... Yeah, I really need to make sure that I don't have them too close to the edge. I'm on the edge of windows. Yeah, I know Lady Gaga. What else are people saying then? Laura Elcher says, I played Primal and it was awesome, but I'm into the prehistoric type kind of thing. You know, I like the idea of the setting. I thought it was very surprising when they said that's what they were doing, but I'm like, that's generally a really cool idea, I thought. So hats off to them for even having the courage to try that. But I haven't actually tried it myself. I do have a bone to pick with Ubisoft though, by the way. Because I've seen it not just in all the stuff for Far Cry Primal, I've seen the clips of it, but I also saw it in Assassin's Creed Origin as well. Wouldn't surprise me it's in this new Primal as well, in this new Far Cry. In fact, I think it is with the dog. If you have a pet animal, Ubisoft, you can't see through the eyes of that animal. Like, am I completely insane? But for some reason, loads of the Ubisoft games have it so that if you have a pet animal, you can see through the eyes of like that owl and start tagging things. I know it's a game and stuff, but I have a pet dog. I can't see through that dog's eyes. You know, it's weird. But they've just done it several times now, and I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think of it. It's like, oh no, they've done it again with the animal eyes. Nurse, they've done it again with the animal eyes. I don't know, maybe I'm just too sensitive to animals having eyes, you know? I say you know, as if that's a fairly normal thing to say. Okay. There we go, got that there. There we go. And line it up. There we go. And lower it down. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. It's not level. That's another meme the old people could do, isn't it? Yeah, they could, you know, do some kind of favor for the old people. And they go, oh, I can't believe you've done this. I don't know why I find that so funny. Just the dude's sudden shock and anger. I can't believe you've done this. Hilarious. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so that one's good, but I do need to adjust this one as well. Independently. Because obviously the layers are slightly separate. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Somebody touched my spaghetti. And it's not even spaghetti, is it? It's meant to be porridge. Am I the only one to get annoyed by that? It's not even meant to be spaghetti. Unless it's like some other story, I don't know. Where it was. What are they, mice? I don't know. Add some more windows there. Again, you know, I can't have it on the wooden section. If it's on the wooden section, then it won't really make much sense. Oh dear. Okay, let's just go ahead and move that wooden section a little bit. There we go. Well, they're not in line. Oh, go ahead and adjust that one. There, go ahead and add these little windows and stuff. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm down. I'm ball. I'm game. Here we go. Look at this graph. I don't know, that was random. Okay. Put that window right there. Put a donk on that window right there. There we go. Donk placed. Always got to be careful with your donk placement. And then just one more right at the top. So yeah, quite a few windows. Quite a few windows. Enough to make Bill Gates cry, this one. I suppose really you could have the wooden frames on the wood now, think about it. I thought that'd be easier because you can cut wood. What am I talking about? Of course you could put it on the window frame, on the wooden frame. Most window frames are made of wood. What am I talking about? Absolutely insane. What else are people saying in the chat then? Michelle Flamingo says, people who like anthropomorphic animals. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? Oh dear. People who like anthropomorphic animals. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I don't really want to know. Maybe I don't really want to know. As Joe Potter says, I think it would make sense that they use some kind of drug to do it, like how Native Americans smoked and hallucinated things. Oh, do you mean for Far Cry? Well, Far Cry has had lots of stuff with drugs and stuff like that, hasn't it? You know, you think of Far Cry 3, you were always injecting yourself with weird concoctions that you made in your backpack and stuff, weren't you? And it was friggin' sweet. It was friggin' sweet. And then they had the level when you had to torch the cannabis farm with a flamethrower. And it's just like 420 blaze it with like dubstep playing. It's like, oh, game of the year. Okay, it wasn't game of the year, but it could have been. Could have been. Okay, are all these lined up in height? They're almost all level in height. No, I think they are. It's just kind of an optical illusion because those ones are a bit further back. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Do I want skylight? I don't think I want a skylight. Nah, I don't want a skylight. Oh, I haven't even done that part of the roof, have I? Oh, dear, I haven't done that part of the roof. I could probably just duplicate this, couldn't I? Go ahead and duplicate this section. There we go. Just that. Somebody touch my spigot. I'm going to put it right there. There we go. It's a bit messy, though, isn't it? It's a bit messy, that one. Let's go ahead and try that again. Try that again. Make it line up a bit neater this time. When's E3, by the way, people? Just out of curiosity. I was thinking about it earlier. Because a lot of people were saying, a lot of people are talking about, like, yeah, possibly the, what's it called? The new Bethesda game, like the space one. What's it called? It's not Skyfall, was it? Or, like, Starfield, that's it. A lot of people talking about that, but I'm like, why are people talking about this? Isn't E3, like, 2 or 3 months away? You know, I don't know. When's E3, people? Just out of curious. Is it, like, July? I think so. E3 is very weird. Very weird. There's no reason for an E3 to happen. You know, just do it all online. You know, stream it all online. But don't have to go ahead and waste all this money to promote the game at E3. When we would be perfectly happy with, like, some kind of very small one online. You know, you could just fill a very small venue, like a theatre. Have all the people at once. And have all the major publishers and stuff there. You know? Maybe that's just rude to say. You know, maybe I'm not thinking about the smaller developers. I don't know. But personally, I don't think we need an E3. You know, you could probably do it for much less money, and developers wouldn't have to quickly force a game to completion in order to get it ready for E3. You know? Maybe that's just me. Okay, so that's that part done as well. Sweet. Oh no, it's not actually. We need one more section. Just like that. Put it there. Go ahead and get ready to put a donk on it. Electro. There we go. Oh, here's some other memes that would be really good for the old people to do. Anything from like Lazy Town. You know, like the whole every time they say we are number one, a fart noise happens or something. I don't know. Every time Owen Wilson says wow, a picture of a cat appears or something weird like that. Wow. 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 There was one which was very funny I saw, which was every lightsaber sound in Star Wars history is replaced with Owen Wilson saying wow. Really long video. So just wow, 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 wow. I don't know why. It was so funny. Oh, one video I saw which was amazing. Quite a long time ago. It was every Arnold Schwarzenegger groan and gargle and scream. All edited into one compilation. So just like for like 25 minutes. It was amazing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and look at this in game now that we kind of finished the roof a little bit. We're going to go take a look in game. Oh, we haven't finished that part, have we? Oh, let's quickly do it now. Quickly do it now. And then we can go ahead and take a look in game at this finished exterior. Minus decorations like signs and posters and stuff like that, you know. But the actual kind of exterior walls and stuff. I went to say this building is done. This is probably the biggest building we've done in the build, actually, now I think about it. The apartments are a close second, but the apartments are a bit less complicated, aren't they? You know, the apartments were just kind of a L shape, weren't they? But this one actually is very different. Okay. And move that just a bit that way. There we go. Right, let's go take a look in game. Let's go take a look in game, see what it looks like. See what it looks like. Okay, what else have we got? Ryan Morton says, old folk helping a lost kid or teen, and then they say, do you know the way? I think that would just scare a child. If an old person came up to them and said, do you know the way? Like in an African accent. Okay. Laura Elcher says, final render. That sounded like you were speaking Wookiee. Adrian. Han Solo. Quickly, get to the Falcon. Why hasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger been in Star Wars yet? He needs to be in Star Wars, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put him in there. He needs to be in there. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's boot up the old Nexus mod manager here then. Okay. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm worn out now. Got 10 minutes left to stream. And of course, 10 minutes left to stream. Of a 4-hour stream, that is. 4 hours we've been streaming. We started streaming at 7 PM GMT. It's now coming up to 11. Golly gosh. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Lots of people saying in the chat. Guys, stop right now talking about shooting furries. Stop that now. Okay? Serious. Stop that. Oh, what else are people saying? Dr. Omicron says, who watches Walking Dead? Oh, see, we've gone full circle here right now. We started talking about Walking Dead at the start of the stream. I said I didn't really like it. I didn't really like it. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. And, oh dear. Put you on timeout right there, buddy. Put you on timeout right there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Well, what have we got right there? Fletch on YouTube just subscribed. My golly gosh, what an unusual name. Thank you very much for going ahead and subscribing, buddy. That is awesome. Thank you very much for doing that, buddy. And remember, guys, 39 hours left to go ahead and get that money for the HTC Vive. 39 hours left to go ahead and raise, what is it? Like $100, like $90 US, so we can order that HTC Vive, you know. I'm tempted to maybe get it anyway, but I don't think that's a very good idea. So what I'm thinking is that if we can get that 150, then that will make me a very, very happy bunny. So who's going to go ahead and donate to the PayPal HTC Vive Fund? Remember, it is the first link in the description. First link in the description to go ahead and donate to that, and then we should be able to order the HTC Vive possibly tomorrow, if we hit it. So come on, 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left, come on. Let's get some of those PayPal donations into the HTC Vive Fund so we can start doing building for mods in VR. Imagine looking at this mod in VR. We'll get a real sense of the scale of the city then, won't we? We're like New York City, it will. It'll be absolutely amazing. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Alright, so just going and reading the chat now. Ryan Morton says, gotta go to bed, got school in the morning. Okay, Ryan, we're going to be ending the stream in 10 minutes anyway, so thank you very much for watching, buddy. Everyone say goodbye to Ryan. Everyone say goodbye to Ryan Morton, everyone. Dominic Demeza says, are you going to see Ready Player One? I haven't been to the cinema in years. I'd like to. I'd like to go see it, but I haven't been to the cinema in years. Last thing I saw in the cinema was Grand Budapest Hotel. So, you know, that was probably like, what, 3 or 4 years ago? Something like that. Maybe 2 years ago. Quite a long time ago. So, yeah, here we go. The windows aren't exactly in line in most of the places. Like, right there, the one dead center of the screen is floating a little bit. But the windows look good. I like the windows. The radio tower on the top looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and scroll around a little bit. And, the ones on the side look good. Yeah, they actually look quite convincing, those windows. They look quite convincing. I think they're alright. Yeah, it's all alright. I like it. Oh, what's happened to the door there? Oh, we've got to adjust the door a little bit, evidently. I thought we fixed the door. I thought we flipped it around so it worked. Oh, okay, I guess not. Alright. It's all looking alright, isn't it? It's all looking good. Look at it from the side. We haven't put any windows on that side of the building. We need to do that. We need to go ahead and put windows on that side. Okay, let's go ahead and check. Again, the roof on that side. Roof on that side looks pretty good, actually. That looks pretty neat. That looks pretty tidy. You know what I mean? Alice Joe Potter says, it was released in 2014. It's been 3 to 4 years since I went to the cinema. Yeah, it's been that long since I went to the cinema. For someone who studied digital film technology, that's very unusual. But yeah, I am working away in like a week and a half or so, something like that. And me and the guys I work with, we've always said we'll go to the cinema at some point when we work away. So maybe we'll do it if Ready Player One is out. Is it out next week? Maybe something like that. I'm curious to see because Tracer's in it. Freaking Tracer is in it. And I think Mercy might be in it as well, looking at one of the trailers. But yeah, I see freaking Tracer in a movie. It's freaking awesome. Alright, love. Cavalry's here. Okay, but yeah. That entire thing looks really good. That kind of bar and casino looks really, really nice. Really, really nice. So now, I'm going to go ahead and head to the front of Diamond City. The very front of Diamond City. So we can go see what the new height is like. Now, I'm currently looking down right now because looking down means it will run smoother. It will run smoother on the stream. Okay. So let's see. Let's get ready for lag. Get ready for lag, people. Ooh, major lag. Oh, yeah. That looks cool. That looks cool. Yeah. That looks really cool. I like that. I like that. And when we put like some more smoke columns and stuff up there as well, maybe some more decorations. I'm tempted to put some kind of roof over the kids' play park, you know. Just to give it a little bit of extra height, you know. Just to give it a little bit of extra height. Let me go ahead and turn TCL on. Turn the collision off.
Massive explosion in CIT ruins.
Yeah, so let's get a bit higher to this. Looks really cool. Looks really cool and special. So yeah, if we put some kind of roof over this, even if it's like a tent roof, then that'll add a little bit more height as well. So when you look at it from down below, it will still look like an even bigger city. You know what I mean? It'll look even bigger. The more height we give it, the more impressive it will look from the ground floor, which is important. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. I still really like this part as well, by the way. This little park area. I really like that. Obviously, again, we made that ourselves, so looks pretty cool. And this is our kind of finished casino area thing, or at least half finished. We need to put posters and signs and stuff like that, and also things like little chunks of metal, you know, like air vents and stuff like that. We'll need to put things like that on it. But besides that, it's not bad. It's easily the biggest building in for this mod we've done so far. 3 stories, fairly long stories as well. As I said, the apartments are here. The apartments are... No, they're not as... I was going to say the apartments are wider, but they're not actually. Each apartment is slightly wider, but the actual structure itself is not. So yeah, that's pretty good. And once we've... Should we add exterior... We won't add exterior decorations next stream. Next stream, we'll probably see if we can start building that little Church of Atom. We want to build a little Church of Atom right here. Again, we'll probably want to make that one quite tall. We'll probably want to make that one really tall, in fact. So, and, oh, yeah, there's also that spot there. We were thinking about building like a, it was like a water purification thing. You know? I think that might be what it is. Yeah, that's what we said. We said like a water purifying area here. Because if you look down, we've got the water down there, and we've got a gap here because we want to have like a waterfall. So, you know, all of the, you know, all the water, for a start, that they drink about, and all of the, like, dirty toilet water and stuff will all come to here and literally just drop onto the masses below, you know? Really cool. Really cool. Okay, so we're going to be ending the stream here, then. We're going to be ending the stream here, and it's absolutely awesome. Oh, we're looking at the ceiling there. Okay, so, guys, thank you very much for watching the stream, people. Thank you very much for watching the stream. It's been... As I said, we've been streaming for 4 hours today. 4 hours today. So it's absolutely awesome to go ahead and see you guys come ahead and joining in. It was great fun, as always. And I do look forward to the next one. As I said, you know, I might try to do one tomorrow. But if we do one tomorrow, it won't be a Fallout 4 one. It'll just be probably me just playing a game of some kind. You know, maybe the SCP thing. Maybe I'll just play some Fortnite solo or something. I don't know. But thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been awesome. I'm going to go ahead and jump into bed now. And I'll see you around. So again, thank you very much to everyone who donated. You know, we got like $10 or so towards the HTC Vive fund. Unless we have an amazing day tomorrow, I don't think we'll be ordering the HTC Vive, guys. It's just the way it is. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. It's been awesome to go ahead and see you guys during the live stream. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Remember to keep an eye out for any kind of notifications about a stream tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. Have fun, everyone. Sleep well. Goodbye, guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a sec. Craig Carrot has donated $20 to the HTC Vive PayPal fund for all the new subscribers. Carrot, carrot, carrot. Everyone go ahead and donate. No, everyone go ahead and welcome Craig's Carrots and say thank you for donating $20 to the HTC Vive fund. So we need $70 for that HTC Vive fund. $70, $75, something like that. No, $64. $64. If I stream tomorrow, will you guys all turn up? If I stream tomorrow, will you guys turn up and will we raise that $60? Will we? I hope so. Anyways, thank you very much, Craig's Carrot. I'll probably talk to you in a minute, as I normally do. And I'll see you around. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.